What's going on, everybody? I am back again. This is going to be another weekly recap. We had our tournament yesterday. I used the same deck as last week, so I used my Burlap deck, and I went 3-0. It was really cool too because I was able to get off a lot of good combos. I was able to scrap someone's entire deck. I wasn't able to do that the first week, so it was cool to finally use like the Burlap's ability to its full potential. In doing so, we got some packs that I'll be opening up at the end. That being said, let's get into it. All right, so I am using the same deck as last week. I didn't really want to make changes until I played it a few times just to see what I liked and didn't like about it. So with the pets, starting off with a blue Jub, a red Walkie, blue Cow, blue Ixie, blue Kachik, and this is a scrap / burlap deck. So we're playing coconut Jub so we can scrap our opponent's cards. For every time they play a card, they're gonna scrap equal to that card's level requirement. We have robot Jub. I think the robots are pretty good because when you start using your library scientist and you get rid of your cards in your hand, you can replenish your hand back once you get your library up with the robot, and then an added bonus, you get to heal, hopefully. But after you do that, you are frozen, so you won't be able to attack that turn. But sometimes it's kind of nice to get set up. You don't really need to attack that turn anyway. The next one is the garlic Jub. I haven't used this. I almost used this against my first match, just to prevent them from using their abilities. So I haven't used garlic Jub. I imagine that once more people start using the library pets that he's going to come into play more often. So I am keeping him in here just in case. Then, of course, I have the burlaps. So we got Burlap Walkie, Robot Walkie, Burlap Cow, Robot Cow, Burlap Ixie, Robot Ixie, and last card is a Burlap Kachik. And then we are using the library location. So last week I did Jub every game, and then I did a Cow if I won, and then I played Ixie one game. I don't know if Ixie was the right call last week, so instead of playing Ixie this week, I ended up playing Walkie, and I feel like I had some pretty good success with Walkie. So how it went was, I played Jub game 1. My opening hands were pretty trash, so I wanted to get more time in, to get more cards in. And then also to coconut Jub, just, you know, it punishes your opponent every time they play a card, so that was really good. And so I played him round 1. And depending on if I won or lost, that determined which pet I played. So if I won, I went with Cow. He just has really high attack. His defense is kind of stinky, but that attack is really good. And he has pretty high agility too for a base Neopet. And then on your turn, I normally wouldn't need to do Robot Cow. There was no need for it. So I'd go into a Burlap Cow. It brings his HP up 2. It brings his attack up 1. He gets lower defense. That's because I'm using a blue one. And his agility goes up 2. So I was able to do pretty good damage with Cow, and then that high agility was able to let me reroll some good some good dice. Now, I think I won every time that I did this combo. Anytime I won Jub, I also always won with Cow. And then if I lost with Jub, my second card was Walkie. I liked Walkie because it was kind of just middle of the ground, 4/4/2. I play a lot of agility code stones, so it was fine to only have 2 agility. But I wanted him to survive more and attack more. I was able to find my library pieces pretty early, but once he becomes Burlap, he gets 2 extra HP and then 4 extra agility. He gets attack too, but this is a red Walkie, so it doesn't look like he gained any attack. And then I won with my red Walkie, and then I finish it off with my Cow again. So I actually never played Kachik or Ixie, so I might actually either swap them out and maybe add more Jubs or Wacky Cows, or we'll see. I think I might for sure cut one of them. That way it gives me at least one extra card to play with. But that was the Neopets that I played. Round one, they're really good. They were tough. We both led with Jub. We both kind of found I found my Labray pretty early. They went to their Ghost Jub. They were playing a Ghost Labray hybrid. And they were able to get Ghost Jub pretty quickly. That's when I was considering doing Garlic, was just to shut off their ability. And then my opponent, once they got their Labray, they switched into, I believe, the Jub Mosaic. And once they did that, I knew I had to kill them pretty quickly, or else they would just take so much damage and get all those shards on. So I ended up actually taking them shortly after that, after they Labrayed. It might not have been Mosaic Jub, but I think it was. So then I actually think they won that one. They won that one, I believe. And then round two, because I lost, I started with Wacky. I had my Labray out, so I went to Burlap. And that's when I just started doing all the scrapping shenanigans from the top of the deck and how they did damage to me. And then took that, and then I finished it off with Cow. And by the time my third Neopet came out, they already were, their deck was already running dry. But oh no, I won with Jub. So then I went with Cow, and I lost with Cow. And then I went to Wacky, and we both were like neck and neck, like super close. But just that chip damage that I was doing with all my equipment and the Burlap scrapping, I ended up taking it. Then my second game, I went up against a Baby Fire deck. And that one, I went against Jub first round, and then Cow second round. Won them both, but that was a really good match though. It was, the babies are just so crazy because they can just re-roll your dice. Like, it was just, it was pretty scary at one point. Just because anytime you think you do damage, then they reach over and grab your dice, and it's like, all right, cool. So I went 2-0 with that one. First round, I went 2-1. Third game, I went against my cousin, and she was running my Silver Baby deck. And that was a good match. She started off with her Kugra. She wasn't able to find her silver paintbrush with the Kugra. She won with the Kugra against my Jub. And then I played Wacky, and she played Aisha, and then I took that one. And then the next one was, I believe, Bruce, and then I took that one with my Cow. So overall, those are good games. Like I said, I went 2-1 with that one, and then overall I did 3-0. So my deck is the same from last week, like I said. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attack codestones. 1, 2, 3 defense codestones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 agility codestones. Then we have our 4 Labray pieces, obviously. 1 Athia. Just like last week, I wasn't able to put Athia into play this week. I actually did draw her twice in 2 different matches, and I never felt like I wanted to play her. There was always cards that I felt like would have been more beneficial than playing her. So now that I've gone 2 tournaments with her and I've actually drew her, I'm really tempted into cutting her, so she might not be in the finalized deck with my burlaps. I do play a lot of equipment, but I don't know if I play enough equipment that I want to use her up for my turn. She might be cut. For my level ones, we have 2 library scientists, 2 tax beast, 2 Nilos, 2 Harrigan Bloopums, 1 Pant Devil's Evil Twin. I also actually don't think I've ever seen this card in both tournaments, so I mean, I actually like him better than Athea, to be honest, just because I can actually play the equipment instead of just drawing into it next turn. Very hot dog. I also might, if I were to get rid of Athea, I might up this to 2. I just enjoy putting things on my discard into my deck, especially because with Library Scientist having to discard essentially 4 cards, it's nice to get things back. My level 2s, I played 2 Berries, 2 Dr. Flexos, 2 Shield of Scorching. You just want to do all that chip damage as much as you can on both players' turn. That way you're scrapping the most cards possible. Level 3s, we got 2 Uzaros, 1 Uso Defender, 1 Muka, 2 Nova Blades, and 1 Shield of Reflection. Last week I said I might up this to 2. I actually don't mind. I feel like I get enough draw power. Well, not even a draw power. I feel like I stall with Jub Jub and I get enough cards in my hand where I don't actually think I need to play 2. I'd rather play something that would help boost my Burlap's ability, the scrapping, right away. So I would rather play one of these equipment. And then for level 4s, we got 2 Angry Tax Beast, 2 Blade of Supernovas, and then 2 Jadora's Potion. And then last one is Blade of Supernova. Sorry, Blade of Ultranova. I have not used this yet, but it's in here for... There were several times where I was at level 5, but I just didn't ever see this card. Or it was on my discard and I couldn't retrieve it back. So this is kind of one of the cards that I actually would draw. It's already hand, and then I'd use it for fodder for my library. All right, now let's get into some packs. Like last week, you get participation packs, and then OBL participation packs, and then you also get 1 pack per win. You can choose to either get set 2 or set 1, Defenders of Neopia, or the 25th anniversary set. My cousin, I'm gonna show you her cards first. So she got 2 OBLs, and she got to buy the first game. So she actually only won 1 game. But 2 weeks ago when she played with Baby, she actually got 2nd place. So, all right, let's do the OBL packs first. All right, we got a Bree in the Ghost Loop. Her 2nd pack, she got a EO Codestone and, ooh, Nyla. Perfect, all right. I have been building a lot of decks, and so it's nice to get him again. Also been helping out a lot of new players, so that's been nice to like either trade or just give it to them, to be honest. All right, and then her 1 pack. All right, her one and only pack is a red Shoiru, red Sweet Talk, green Kachik. Dude, oh. The burlap walkie texture, dude. Heck yes. And I don't think I had this one. This one's gonna be new for my binder. Yeah, dude, that's awesome. Oh, how fitting too. That's great. And then a chocolate chia. Oh, chocolate jub jub. Also, I noticed that some of these cards, like they're, I don't know, the saturation or the coloring is a bit off. This one looks like the body and the background looks a little bit more pinky purplier than some of the other cards that I have. And then also too, you can kind of see in the eyes that there's quite a few dots on them too, where the ink didn't go through, or it kind of scratched off a little bit. All right, now for my packs. I got 3 25th and then 2 OBL. Let's start with the OBL first. First OBL pack. EO Codestone and a Fairy Hot Dog. Okay, I think it's telling me that I need to play 2 in this deck. Second pack. A Bree Codestone and a Hubert. Very nice. All right, we got 2 Kachik, 1 Shoiru. Let's do Kachik, Shoiru, Kachik. First pack. Got a blue loop. Yes, as you guys know, I love all loops, so glad to see one. A green Lenny. A textured blue Aisha. A baby Kugra. Dude, okay. I think I've only pulled 2 baby Kugras. I have one in my baby silver deck, and then that's it. And then my last one is a chocolate Ixie. Yeah, see, this is the same box, and I feel like the saturation looks a little pinky purplier than normal. Second pack, let's go. Got a green Grendo, a yellow Jub Jub. Oh my gosh, best packs ever, back-to-back loop, and ooh, a baby foil paintbrush. Oh yeah. And then a baby Zuitak. Third pack, let's go. Got a red Kachik, blue Mohawk, blue Ixie textured, a Burlap Usul, very nice, and a Robot Uni. Nice. Okay, so those were all my packs and my review for my last tournament. I think next week they are taking a break. We are not doing it for the holidays, so I think I'm just gonna stock up on videos of different deck profiles, and I think I'm gonna go through, like, I got some video ideas cooking, so I will definitely be posting some more longer videos like this, some more shorts. I just finished my short box, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, so I'll definitely be uploading some more shorts. In the meantime, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.